Hello everyone, I am really excited that you're here, that you decided to watch the introduction video of what I've rolled out for you as I call the Niki SKENE method, which should be your winning weapon, because there's so much happening in the world. We talk about the linear organization versus the exponential organization. We ask ourselves so many questions. What does it actually mean to be future fit? What does it actually entail to be an exponential organization? All these questions I've been asked so many times in the past 7 years when I went on talks and workshops and seminars with organizations and leaders talking about the exponential organization. So I thought I'm going to take all these questions, I'm going to do a lot of research, and I'm going to roll and wrap this into something that I call the Niki SKENE method, and that's for you. LEAD is an acronym, and LEAD has 4 modules: the L, the E, the A, and the D. LEAD stands for leadership. This is where we talk about the mindset. What does it make to be a future leader? E is experience, basically the method, that's what's behind that. A is authority, where we talk about the structure, and I'm going to explain more what this means. And D is my favorite part. This is where we talk about community. So when we go a little deeper to help you understand what's going to happen in this program that I have developed, we're going to talk about leadership, the idea of all forward. I'm going to explain what all forward actually means, where you basically get rid of the question, what's in it for me? And that's something that's very present. I hear this so much. When you ask people, they want to know first, what's in it for me as an individual, as an organization, as a leader, as a manager. We're going to talk about what unlearn actually means. Aristotle said the illiterate of the future are those who can't read and write. Are not those who can't read and write, but actually those who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. And there is a method behind learning, unlearning, and relearning. And I'm going to explain this. There are actually a dedicated video just for this topic. And then I think one of the most important skills of a leader of the future is how to design intrinsic motivation, which is basically the art of importance. And I'm going to explain more about this. Then we talk about E, experience. The art of experiment is something that's really important, and experiment is not something that you should have as a project, but something that's part of the organization. You should constantly experiment. But experiment only works if there's a process behind. And we're going to talk about the archetypes of an idea. What is actually an idea? There is so much behind that. And at the end of this module, we're going to talk about the stage skills, because nothing of this matters. None of this matters if you're not able to articulate it in a way that people understand what you are talking about. Authority. When we talk about authority, we want to look deeper into the organizational setup, the organizational structure. Is your organization built to attract the best players? Do you have internal processes that are more than you actually can deliver externally? How are you built as an organization if you want to stay dynamic in this very disruptive environment that your industry might currently face? And then last but not least, as I mentioned earlier, direction. How can you create and build community? How can you attract alliances? We know that the best players of the industry have one thing in common: they want to be challenged. So how can you challenge the skills? And of course, it's not about you on the stage shining and bright. It's about how you can build the stage for the best people so they gravitate to you. A leader is also like a moderator at the conference. He makes space for the best of the best. So of course, you might ask yourself, how much time do I have to commit? How much time involvement is this all going to be? Well, I thought when I came across this question, which was one of the first obvious things that people asked me when I shared about LEAD, I thought I want to have 3 different scenarios. I want to have one scenario where you have no time, and then we just talk about 4 modules, and I'm going to give you enough so you can start working. And you might go on your own path, but it gives you an inspiration and new fresh thinking and new insights. If you have some time, you have a lot of videos. For leadership, there are 13 videos. For experience, there are 23 videos. For authority, there are 12 videos. And for direction for the community part, there are even 9 videos. So this is a lot of material waiting for you. If you are fully committed, well, here's something that I would recommend doing, and that's where you go through all these videos one after the other. Between all these videos, we will have material and tools made available for you. You'll have a canvas, you'll have several documents you can work with, and you will have the opportunity when you pass one module to have a one-on-one coaching with me and my team. So basically it means that you have 4 team coachings or leadership coachings in each of these modules to move on to the next one, and you will close with a certificate, which is of course also very attractive. If you are hungry for radical change, I would recommend the masterclass. The masterclass entails a 2-day program with about 5 talks and 20 practices, and you can squeeze in your whole team. And we're going to talk all these 4 pillars, but it actually is going to be something that's not only talk and listening, but there's a lot of interaction. And there's a lot that you can that your team can do with it and benefit from it and make different future decisions. So I'm curious what you think about it, and I'm curious how you like it. So please stay in contact, stay in touch with me, email me, lead@iacy.com, share with me your experience. And I'm really looking forward to see you at the next video, I guess. So all the best, see you at the next video.